Welcome back for another video. This is a car that's come in for a supercharger kit to be fitted. So just taking the head off and the timing cover to put the new pulley on, new seal, blank off the breather. We noticed this LCB manifold has quite a long section before it starts to turn. So I've had to modify the inlet manifold, which I'll show you in a minute. That's the head gasket with the piece missing. But obviously that'll be put back on with a decompression plate and 2 new gaskets. That's the new front pulley to go on. These have now got a hardened steel insert where the seal runs to stop any wear. A couple of problems we found with the cylinder head is another thing that you should check for when you take it off is this brass plug is sunk, so this will need a skim. Also the valve guides have quite a bit of play in them. Don't know if you can see that easily. So we'll be changing the valve guides, giving this a surface, cutting the seats. I did notice the rad has got a couple of leaks at the bottom, so we're going to be putting a new rad in there. And new water pump, because this one the bearings are a bit worn. And then we'll probably put a new fan on. These fans in time start to get a bit of a curve. This one was actually fitted the wrong way around, it's a bit chewed on the edges, so we'll put a new fan on that as well. Just showing where the inlet manifold has required some modification. These are actually quite thick here because it's a square section but a round hole that goes through it. So we've got about 12mm thickness here, so this can be sanded down if required. Same with this section here, about 11mm thick. So this has just had this section sanded back with a disc. You can see the difference between the standard one and the modified one, just to get a bit more clearance on the pipe. This is the supercharger before being built up. It's got a sort of strange metallic finish on there. I don't know if you can see that with what the phone captures. So we'll be building this up with the manifold to fit on there. So we've got the cylinder head back on. That had a surface, recut the valves, valve seats in the head, and regrind the valve seats on the valves. The next problem we've got is there's no clearance for the ram pipe, and that's because the master cylinders have been put on the wrong way. So we've got quite a lot of clearance at the back. This recess is actually for clearance on the canister, but you can see we've got way too much clearance there, so both of these are on the wrong way round, so we have to turn those round and then we can get that ram pipe in. So this is the supercharger now fitted. You can see the tensioner and down to the front pulley all in place. Obviously breather removed that would normally be on the timing cover. This car actually had the master cylinders around the wrong way, so you can see we've turned the clutch one round to where it should be. The other thing that we noticed is running a little bit close on bonnet clearance. This is actually an automatic subframe. You can see the spacer plate there on the engine mount, and that has actually moved the engine up a little bit. Plus the fact it has a non-original bonnet which has a bit of a dip here, which gets it a bit close to the charger, but it's just clearing at the moment. So that is this one finished. Let's just start it up, see what it sounds like. So this is the engine running. Unfortunately, it's got a red counter at the moment. The takeover is about 875 to 900. smoother with the supercharger because it's lower compression with the decompression plate. So here. This was an MG Metro engine, so about 72 brake horsepower before, and on the rolling road we're now seeing just over 110. I'll put the graph up of the rolling road results at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.